Hey guys, this is A-Bomb for noEHinTEAM along with A Canuck and AK. This is another Tell Me I'm Wrong. We're doing a Black Ops 2 first impressions, but we're going to do it Tell Me I'm Wrong style just to let you guys know what we think about Black Ops 2 so far. And obviously we want to know what you guys think, so make sure you respond. Alright, so first up, Tell Me I'm Wrong once again. The Call of Duty fail, there are useless guns in the game. The primary example is the revolver, the shotgun pistol piece of crap. Why would anyone ever use that? It's just a joke.
Yeah, the gun game, just enter gun game. Get stuck on the revolver, which I think is the third gun in gun game.
I think so, yeah.
You just walk around and you hate life if you get stuck on it because, man, who would use it? Why do you spend time developing a gun with its different variables and make it absolutely useless? Just take it out.
Yeah, the only way you're ever going to get a kill with that in gun games, you just got to hope someone spawns in front of you
with
and
their back
point blank,
turned.
and just hammer on it until you go.
Yeah, the worst part of it is they spend all this time animating it, coming up with the concept, this is going to be cool, especially since, it's set in near future and they can change things up and do something. It doesn't have to be real. It's something that they can just come up with, and it's just that bad. What a waste of time.
Yeah, poor imagination on their part on that gun.
All right,
That's
guys.
for sure.
We're going over to sound because, we really felt that there should be significant time spent on sound for the next Call of Duty versus other games that uses, some pretty good sound technology. But tell me I'm wrong. They made an improvement on sound, but at the same time, it's still lacking.
Yeah, I'll say this. The quality of the sound for the most part is pretty good, but the direction and the usefulness of the sound is really, really bad. Like, say, free-for-all now, Bettys are everywhere, and all you hear for the whole round, it doesn't matter where you are, how far away they are, it's like, they could be, like, across the map, and it's all you hear is Bettys.
Yeah, as soon as you hear that sound, I don't know about you guys, but I'm instantly hitting prone or trying to back up away from it, and I look like a fool just running away from nothing in the middle of a map.
Yeah, I think that, again, close but no cigar. When I first opened Black Ops 2 and got my first round, when you heard an explosion, you were like, okay, they obviously worked on that.
Yeah.
Gun's okay, but come on, they failed on footsteps again. It sounds like you're walking through a friggin' fishbowl.
Yeah, it's like a bad Jack and the Beanstalk movie, and the giant is coming in, boom, 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 boom. Like, give me a frickin' break. Useless sound.
Yeah, most definitely. All right, guys, moving on. Here's one that absolutely makes me go insane. The Betty shock combination that people are using in the new Black Ops. Absolutely
Garbage?
yes, garbage.
Brain fart?
Yeah, trying to find something
that was a pause for dramatic effect. I'll say, it's annoying, but as of right now, it's a really good combination if you're using it properly. Like hardpoint, for example. Wow, great way to cover a door. Throw a shock charge in a place you can't spot it, and a Betty in a spot where you can't see it, and it holds you. Like, the shock charge doesn't hold you for long, but man, the Betty shock combo is deadly. And yeah, it's super annoying, but wow, deadly combo.
Yeah.
Well, this is what I've seen in free-for-all, and one gamer tag comes to mind. This jacktard's name is Plaximus.
Or Plexicus, I forget
Something
what it was.
ridiculous.
Plexium, I think it was.
Plexium?
There we go.
Wow.
It's one of those.
We all hate him equally. When you are doing the spawn points, they're obviously not that sporadic because we were playing around and he would spawn and place a Betty at the spawn position. So when you spawned and you attempt to move like 2 feet, you would die. And
I think what they need to do, there should be a mechanic in free for all, and just specifically free for all. I don't really think it's an issue with any other game type, because free for all, you're spawning all over the place, and obviously it's every man for himself.
Right.
Would be a mechanic where you can't plant a deadly explosive for 10 seconds, just like a penalty. Like, you can hang out there, but you can't do it for 10 seconds, and that would probably reduce that problem quite a bit.
Well, you guys are witnesses to last night. I've thrown my headphones at that. I was absolutely raged out about that guy.
Yeah, that was a piss off for sure.
AK gets mad.
Yeah, very mad at that.
I do too. I just don't throw things. I usually sound like a little schoolgirl complaining all the time.
All right,
I can
guys,
vouch for that.
tell me I'm wrong. The Guardian kill streak is the most useful and deadly kill streak.
Definitely the most versatile. You can use it in any game type, and it's definitely gonna enhance the way your round is going. Like us, for example, playing multi-team, we each use a Guardian. If we're using hardpoint, you're screwed if you're trying to get that hardpoint, and we've got Guardians. There's no way to get around it. You can't stab it. You can't
Deadly that way.
Yeah, it's outstanding. I won't say it like deadly as in it'll get kills, but it's so incredibly useful, and it's a lower score streak, so it's very attainable pretty much every time you spawn, and it comes in handy in every game type, especially objective modes, but even
I did a free for all the other day.
Yeah, and
I threw it in there.
totally. Yeah.
I managed to do a 30 and 8 round, and thanks to continuously building up to my Guardian.
Well, you can cover it covers your back, right? And you immediately get the warning that somebody is caught in the Guardian's, like the stream, I'll call it. As soon as somebody's in there, you can just turn around, you take them out, and then you move back to covering your main points. It's awesome.
Most definitely. Okay, guys, let's move on to another one here. Tell me I'm wrong, but this version's crossbow is infinitely better than the last version of the crossbow.
You're not wrong. Agreed.
Yeah, it's Sticks and Stones is a totally different game in this version of Black Ops. It was one of my most favoriteest. It was one of it was
awesome.
It was my favorite wager match in Black Ops, and it's my favorite party game in Black Ops 2. It's obviously a little different now, but I love how effective it is. It's way more accurate, and it still has that crossbow feel. It's not like a gun, but it's deadly, and it's more satisfying, I think, this time.
Hey, what's great is the attachments that you can build to unlock.
Yes.
It shoots way faster for me on the reload.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I find it way easier to stick somebody.
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely. I've moved it to my secondary in a couple classes now, as you guys know, and I'm already up to 60 kills in just one evening of playing with that. I definitely love it, and yeah, we'll continue to use that one going forward. Can't wait to get that tribal.
Yeah, the tribal.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah,
Excited.
if you haven't used the crossbow yet, definitely consider it, because it's a solid second.
Yeah, try it out in the party games if you want. It's great.
Okay, so this is a little bit of a downer. Tell me I'm wrong, but Activision's done it again, and I'm gonna put some blame on Treyarch because they did this with Black Ops. The first couple of weeks after launch, the networking is atrocious this time. It's amazing how many glitchy problems there are with partying up. I won't say so much with chat. Once you're partied up, it seems to be fine, but it's so glitchy. You get dropped out of matches all the time. It almost never migrates to a new host properly. It feels like I'm getting dashboarded every second game, and if it's not dashboarding, it's just that means the network is even worse than we think it is. They've got to get it fixed.
Well, it's across the board. That's what I've read on the forums. Xbox is feeling it as well. Mm-hmm. They're pushing out some hot fixes, which again I will say is also another pain in the butt. I'd like to know when a hot fix is coming, because we've noticed that if you look in your top right-hand corner and your version changes, you're screwed. You're screwed. Your matchmaking doesn't work. You have to quit the game. But most frustrating for me is when the PS3 was freezing, and then they were like, "Oh, we're gonna fix for this." So they sent out a fix, and now what happens is when you're going through menus, your PS3 will just
freeze for a while,
and you're like, "Oh my gosh, I'm screwed!" And all of a sudden it'll come back online, and you're like, oh, "That's the fix."
Yeah, and like I can understand some problems with the shooter, like with balance issues. There's gonna be a few gameplay tweaks that have to happen over the coming months. But when it comes to your basic networking, that you've got to have your ducks in a row on that. They release a game every year. They're building on the same technology. It can't be that I'm not gonna say it can't be that hard, because obviously it's a monumental task. But the changes that you make should not break it to that extent.
Well, and you have to think of it too, right? Like, this is what your game is aimed towards, is your online matchmaking play. Yeah. Nobody's buying Black Ops going, "Oh, I can't wait to play the campaign and get through the storyline." Everyone wants to get online, wants to play. And as we experienced the first night of launch night, we couldn't party up. Our nats were strict. Then they were open. Then they were moderate. It was just so annoying.
All over the map.
I will say this though: I got to play the game a lot faster than Battlefield.
Way more.
That's true. That's
true.
true.
Played on launch night.
Yes. Yeah. We actually played. I actually played for a few hours as opposed to a few hours in a week. Anyways, we have.
The other problem for me at the beginning was the fact that when we partied up and we were able to get our mics working in a match, was the fact that on A-Bomb's end, it sounded like I was screaming. On my end, I had a hoodie on, my microphone over top, then my hoodie wrapped over the microphone, trying to cover the sound so that A-Bomb's ears wouldn't bleed when we're playing.
First world problems. We love it, guys. All right. Thanks again for checking things out, fellas. We really appreciate it. Again, if we haven't slagged it enough, make sure, Matt, you check out Maps 101 and let us know what you think of this episode of Tell Me I'm Wrong.
We'll catch you guys on the next episode.
See you later, guys.
Peace.